everyone, I am Stella. Today I want to share a super real story about one of my students, John, who's trying to immigrate to Australia. It's going to be super helpful for those of you who are also prepping for the language test, especially if you are not a native English speaker. Let's dive in. So John is an engineering graduate. He did his master's in Australia and now he really wants to stay there for future life and work. But here's the catch. Australian immigration requires a super specific language score, and he picked PTE first, which turned out to be a bit of a nightmare. He took the PTE like 3 or 4 times, but just couldn't hit the required score, which is 69 for listening, 70 for reading, 88 for speaking, and 85 for writing. His speaking was always a bit off, and his writing didn't quite meet the standard either. Every time he was just a few points short, and it was driving him crazy. Then on the 7th of August this year, something big happened. The Australian Immigration Office updated their list of accepted language tests, and guess what? They added LanguageCert Academic. John jumped on the chance, studied for a month, and he passed on his first try. So what's so special about LanguageCert Academic? Let me break it down for you guys, especially if you are still struggling with PTE. First up, the scoring system. PTE is cross-scored. One question might count for both speaking and listening, or reading and writing. So if you're weak in one area, it can drag down multiple scores. But LanguageCert, each section is scored separately. And the question types, PTE has so many different types. It's super confusing. Just for listening, there are like 8 types, and reading has 6 to 7 types too. You gotta practice each type separately. That's a lot of pressure. But LanguageCert, the types are much simpler, so it's easier to focus on what to study and way less pressure. You can visit my previous videos to go through all question types in detail. So if you're stuck in the PTE loop or just want a simpler, fairer test, LanguageCert Academic might be your new best friend. Thanks to John's experience, we know it works. Good luck, everyone. And if you have questions, drop them in the comments. I'll see you next time.